2023 is looking a lot better than 2022.
Easily. There's just, even if you look at the casts for movies,
Yeah.
they just look so insane.
Yeah, maybe that was because of COVID stuff, why all these actors.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you look at it this year, it's just every single, like, big actor you can think of, they're in something. And they're in something with, like, a really good director, too.
Yeah, all the big directors are, I guess not all of them.
Yeah,
Nolan.
not all of them. Well, Oppenheimer.
Really just Nolan. That's what I just said.
Wes Anderson.
Well, Wes Anderson's not really a big director.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say, Michael Bay has Transformers. That's going to be interesting. I'm actually most pumped for the Mario movie.
The Mario movie is going to be good.
It looks
There's no
so
way.
epic.
It does.
I mean, it's the cast. I do not like Seth Rogen.
Me
as an
neither.
actor.
I don't think that he's funny.
What's his laugh? It's so
I don't know how to do it,
obnoxious.
but that's what it's like.
I love Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt's great. He is an absolute work machine. He does
is.
so many movies.
He does a lot of animated movies.
That's true. He's
which
done
is
Lego
weird.
Movie. What I guess Luca. He did Luca.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, he did Onward.
Or wait, I meant Onward when I said
was
Luca.
like, I did not know
yeah,
Luca.
no.
Wow, what have you seen him in that made you say that he's worked so much?
He was in all the Jurassic Parks, Parks and Rec. I just feel like he's been in so many things.
Parks and Rec. I don't
that's
feel like.
true.
I feel like maybe that.
But last year he was in a lot of stuff.
What was he in? Because I don't remember
Onward.
seeing him. Onward didn't come out last year.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Onward came out a long time ago.
Are you sure? I thought that Onward came out last year.
Onward, 2020. That was technically
Oh my gosh.
3 years ago. So
Jeez.
someone over there doesn't know their stuff.
Someone doesn't know Onward, I guess.
Yeah, I was like, I actually never saw that, but
I watched it and it wasn't great.
I'm more pumped for. There's actually right now my light top 3, and we're gonna dive deep into
we'll dive into all the
so
movies.
get
that come
ready.
out.
Are Barbie movie, not in any particular order. Wonka with Timothée Chalamet, and then Mario. The Mario.
You actually
Bros.
missed a
movie.
movie there, and I know you're really excited about.
I did.
Do you want me to tell people?
No, I didn't miss it.
No, I'm going to tell you.
What?
Apparently you don't remember. This is really
What?
stupid on you.
What?
John Wick 4 is coming out.
No, thank you. No,
Luke is
no.
so in love with the John Wick movie.
I don't know if you've seen. I think episode 16.
I think it was 15 or 16 somewhere.
It was
in
our
there.
Logan. So 16.
Yeah.
Kind of trashed on John Wick. I'm not
for
the
like
biggest.
30 minutes.
I'm not the biggest John Wick fan at all.
I have a
But,
question for you.
yeah.
Because John Wick's going nowhere. We don't know anything about the John
Yeah.
Wicks except you watched the one John Wick.
Yeah.
Are you excited for any Marvel movies this year?
No, Marvel
neither.
can shut up. Are you excited for any?
No.
What is it?
Every time
it's-
I see a Marvel movie, it is the same thing. It is
It's literally-
multiverses and just adding like lame new
Ant-Man and the
heroes.
Wasp, Quantumania.
Yeah, they had
No,
like a
thank you.
super epic Marvel and like Avengers, and then they like killed off half the people, and now
Yeah,
it's like, oh, these are kind of awful heroes.
I am completely on board with you. Did you see the Marvels is coming out? Which
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
Oh my gosh, I got to redo my list.
What's your list?
Also on there is the new Spider-Verse movie
Oh yeah, that is going to be sweet.
and
I hope they don't mess that up.
Guilty Pleasure Transformers.
Guilty pleasure Transformers, I agree with. Those are so epic.
Yes, Transformers
Just because
are
it's so
epic.
cool.
They are
Like it's freaking robots that transform into cars
Does the movie
and
suck?
fight.
It's
Like there's 1,000 explosions. Who cares? It's awesome.
It's Michael Bay.
It's Michael Bay.
Okay, there's something Sam and I always talk about. It's cool versus good.
Yeah.
Not good. Very cool.
Yes.
So there's a lot of cool movies. I mean, yes, I know oh my gosh, Indiana Jones. Sorry, my mind's going nuts.
Are you excited about it?
I'm worried.
Me too. I'm
there's
also-
there's a lot to dive into this.
Yeah.
time.
No. I have a list of all
Yeah.
the movies I'm excited, and I said on my list I go movies I'm excited for / want to talk about because there's a
Okay.
difference. I've got movies I'm excited for.
Yeah,
but
but
then I'm also like,
there's-
I don't know about this one.
Well, Wes Anderson, who a fantastic director, I should have that film in my excited, but those are and Nolan's new
Yeah.
Oppenheimer. Yes, I'm excited.
but they're like,
I'm not. I feel like I'm excited, but I'm not. I don't know enough about.
there's a
them.
different type of excitement for those movies than like a Transformers. Because like
Yeah.
going into Transformers, you know you're going to be entertained the whole time with explosions and cool robots and CGI. But with like Oppenheimer and Asteroid City, which is Wes Anderson's movie,
It's a film.
it's a film. It's artsy.
It's got to be so artsy.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say something. Did you know that they're making a Flash movie.
I literally
with
that's what
Ezra
I just
Miller.
Went, that's what I just
I
went.
have it on my list. I was like, how
Oh
in
my
the
God.
world are they releasing
multiverses?
that?
Listen to this. Multiverses were all the rage in 2022. This movie looks like DC's contribution to the trend.
Oh God, no.
DC, why?
Wow, they were going on an up track. They
what
were one of the only people going on an up track.
What do we hate? Oh, multiverse. Hey, let's just jump in that. I mean, the Flash actually does have a
Okay,
multiverse.
but we're missing something huge.
Yeah.
Multiverse is sure. Ezra Miller.
Oh yeah. What do you? I'm very faint.
He
on that
has
story.
been he's been doing tons of drugs.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
been like absolutely cracking out. He's gotten in like tons of controversy, like fighting like random women.
Of course he has.
Now, okay, don't take me verbatim on this. I'm not completely like
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not up to date on the Ezra Miller drama.
Michael Keaton's gonna be in it.
Huh.
I like him.
Yeah, I like Michael Keaton.
I don't know two of these people. Ben Affleck. I don't.
I thought you were saying you didn't know Ben Affleck.
no.
I was like, Batman?
No. Yeah. No. I least favorite Batman, by the way.
Yeah,
Fat
me too.
Man, I mean.
He is a thick Batman.
Yeah, with a gun.
Yeah. You don't
I
use
spit on that.
Batman does not use guns.
I am a huge Indiana Jones fan.
Oh,
Favorite movie of all time, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Indiana Jones is great.
I am terrified about this movie. I was kind of doing a little deep dive, not just more of a light dive, not a deep dive.
A skim?
I was doing a skim, and I was looking, and I started to look. It's going to be some time travel.
Oh.
Apparently, it's going to go back in all of his old things and change things about him. And what it is, actually, let me read this. For the first time ever, a person not named Steven Spielberg is helming an Indiana Jones film. There's your first issue.
Okay, I do know something. Indiana Jones is or not Indiana Jones. Spielberg is helping with it a lot.
Okay.
I think he's producing, yes.
Probably.
This is the last movie Spielberg and oh my gosh, I'm blanking.
George
so hard.
Lucas?
No. Oh my gosh, music.
Oh, John Williams.
Yeah, this is the last
this is
movie
his
they're
last
ever doing
hurrah.
together, and it kind of is very sad.
It is because I don't.
This is the
feel
last music John Williams
John,
is ever going to do.
This is the movie you want to go out on.
I know. That's what
Really?
That's what I felt because I was listening to a podcast with Steven Spielberg in it, and he was talking about it, and he said that, and I was like, oh, that sucks.
I know.
Because I was disappointed because I have a really bad feeling that Indiana Jones 5 is going to suck. Because 4 was bad.
4 was bad.
4 with
Shia LaBeouf.
yeah, Shia
Just
LaBeouf.
do it.
That's all I can picture
I
when I
know.
see him.
But I'm so worried because apparently there's going to be this girl lead in there as well. And Indiana Jones can't do all these old things. All these things now that he's old.
Something tells me
She
they're
can
going to
do
write her
them.
poorly.
She can do them much better than he can, is what I'm hearing. And that's what they're saying. He's going to go back, and then she takes over.
Luke, when have they ever written a woman poorly?
Just in the past, every movie ever, it feels like, apparently, recently.
You look at Captain Marvel. Ugh.
Ugh. Just really, it's
Yeah.
Disney.
Really, it's just Disney and Marvel. They're
And-
just and a lot of other people.
Yeah, a lot of other people.
But I mean, like it feels like they're just like striking out when they're casting women
They're
or
like,
something.
I just want something a woman can relate to. And all the women are like, that's why would we want to be given this? They're like making all these characters, these women that don't work for anything, and they're just
Yeah.
given all this stuff. Women are like, I don't like that. Well, I would rather work and get it. And we're like, yes, I would rather see.
Yeah,
a
I'd
woman
rather
work and get it.
everyone wants
The problem isn't that it's a woman. If you wrote a guy that was just got everything
Yeah.
all the time, and they're like, that's the problem. Guys already. It's like, no,
that. No,
you're
it's
wrong.
not about the women.
It's not
Women
about the
can be
women.
great actors.
Yeah.
Like Margot Robbie.
Yes,
Who
who's in Barbie.
Is in Barbie.
Which-
Transition. That's all I'm saying.
That is a beautiful transition. As I am now scrolling ferociously.
Okay, you find that. I want to say something again. I've got it on my notes. How many Saw movies do you think there are?
I have no idea.
Just take a guess.
3.
10.
There's 10
Yeah.
Saw movies.
10 is coming out this
Wait,
year.
is Scream?
Scream is different.
Scream's different.
Scream's
There's
the mask.
4 Screams, just so you're
Oh,
if you're
I
wondering.
have no idea. Me and Luke don't know much
Oh
about.
my gosh, Fast and Furious 10 and The Little Mermaid. Side note, sweeping those under the rug. Keep going.
Yeah. I don't know that much about horror
Oh,
movies. That's all I'm
never
saying.
mind. There's 10 Saws. What do you have any idea what Saw is? I have
Saw is a game. I know that. They get locked in like a place and then they've got to play a game to escape, I'm pretty sure. I think. I could be
That's
so far off. I don't know.
I don't like horror movies.
Yeah, Luke and I.
don't care.
The only horror movies I watch actually are Jordan Peele's movies.
Oh yeah, you have a little side crush
Yeah.
on Jordan Peele.
I love him.
Because you never
Or
dance
not
into
Jordan
the
Peele.
horror.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Peele. I don't know how I got. Yeah, I've that's the only time I've watched horror movies is all of his movies. I really like his movies. I don't know.
What do you like about the movies?
I don't know. He's just got
Is there
good
a certain-
storytelling. He's
Is
really
it
good at
very
suspense.
Is it very scary?
No. Sometimes it can be.
No.
Well, I started thinking about it. He's really good at building suspense.
I heard all of his movies do feel the same though.
Yes, that is true.
That
He
is
casts a lot of similar people. I didn't love his newest one, which was Nope.
All the
As
titles
much.
for me.
One
I'm like,
word. One word, one syllable, mostly.
bold. No. Scary. Scary movie.
Yeah, I like his movies. I don't know what got
I probably
me into
should
them,
watch
but
them, but
they're good.
I would
I like
rather
him as a director.
I really like. I don't know. Right now, I'm really into TV shows.
Yeah.
And I'd much rather watch a TV show right now than a movie, which, as a filmmaker, wrong. Not allowed to think that or do that.
But also, that's not true. Look at Sopranos. People look at Sopranos as like
Yeah.
changing times.
But if I'm going to create a movie, I'm not going to take things from Sopranos that much
That's
because it's
true.
like a TV show setup.
yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
hey, Ken, it's me, Barbie.
hi, Barbie.
that's-
It's me, Ken.
that's
Wait,
a-
I just flipped.
Hi, Barbie. It's me, Ken.
Hey, Barbie.
Did you
it's
know
me,
Ryan
Ken.
Gosling is co-starring with Margot Robbie? That's pretty incredible.
Margot Robbie. That's all. That's all I'm
Ryan
saying.
Gosling. That's all I'm saying. I think I have too many man crushes.
I have. All right. Before you say anything on that, I wrote a movie down called Argyle. You know why? The only reason I put it down?
Why?
It's got Henry Cavill in it.
Henry doesn't do it for me.
He does it for me.
And just so everyone knows,
We
no,
do have
we're
girlfriends.
not gay. Just can respect a good
Just
actor.
can respect
a good actor.
good Witcher, thick man. Oh,
Thick man. Barbie actually looks very interesting.
it does.
The director is a very artsy director. My dad, big film buff, was talking to me about the director. And apparently this director is very artsy. This is a very sad and serious director. So doing a movie like Barbie is like, uh-oh, what are you about to do?
I know. It seems. First, when I saw Barbie, I was like, "Oh, they're gonna make like a kids movie and like play around with
yeah,
it."
I didn't realize.
I didn't realize it was gonna be like a.
This,
I don't know what it's gonna. Do you know what it's about?
I think it's the Barbie story, which is Barbie lives in a dream house. I think the way they're shooting it is like the director is like a Wes Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be like they're moving toys.
Okay. Wait.
Somewhat. That's
like
not like
stiff
not like
or-
Toy Story. I feel like it's going to be stiff.
That might be weird.
But I have very high hopes just because I love when they take things. This is kind of like why I'm excited for Mario. I'm like when they take things that I know and I get to see it as like a movie form.
I also like that.
So that's a perfect segue into Mario.
Mario looks great. I mean,
does.
pull up the cast. I feel like I know most of them. Chris Pratt,
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
That's
Actually, I
it.
guess I don't
Apparently
know.
We really only know those two.
I remember some other ones.
Oh,
but-
Jack Black.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Charlie Day.
Yep.
Anna Taylor-Joy. I know her name.
Anna Taylor-Joy.
Can't picture her face.
So
right
we
now.
work with two kids with autism, and I
Oh,
only know
they
Anna
are.
Taylor-Joy because
they always bring it
he's
up.
in the play. She's in the Playmobil movie
Oh
because
yeah.
that's the only cartoon.
But
she's
so
in.
Sam and I work with these kids. They are absolutely ecstatic. This movie could be. This is like the greatest gift in the history of the world. They're like, this is gonna be mine. They're already putting it in their top 10.
And
Oh,
for reference,
it's this
Sonic.
girl.
Oh, she's okay.
Yeah, she kind of looks.
He does.
That's mean.
What
but
is she
true.
in?
No,
What is she
sorry.
in though?
She was in The Northman.
I never
the
saw it.
Menu, which looks.
Oh, the menu is weird.
Oh,
I want to
you
touch on the.
watched it?
I did because I mean, yeah, I was
2022?
excited about it.
Oh, you were.
I was, but
I didn't know you liked movies like kind
they're
of like
not. It's not
cheesy,
scary.
scary movies.
It's not scary at all.
Do you like
It's-
cheesy, scary?
It's not really a cheesy, scary movie. It's more like a.
The trailer looks so cheesy.
Oh yeah, the trailer did make it cheesy. It's not good. I'm not advocating for it. I think it was bad. I didn't think it was bad. It was.
Yeah, it didn't do well.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it.
Actually, it did 88 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh well, I didn't like it.
3.5
either way.
user ratings.
Yeah, I
We
didn't
know.
like it. It was very weird. I won't say what it is just because I don't know actually what like they say about it before the movie, so I don't want
Oh.
to spoil anything.
No spoilers.
No
We
spoilers.
don't want to give out spoilers unless we want to. So,
But it's supposed to be a scary movie,
Mhm.
but it's just not.
It just
And I don't care. I
that's
don't
why
want
I
the
call
scary
it.
movie.
I feel like a cheesy scary movie is a movie that's supposed to be scary
Yeah.
and isn't. Then it becomes cheesy scary.
Well, in my mind, that's like the scary movies.
Never seen them.
Me neither. But I know that they're like supposed to be like,
Cheesy.
yeah,
Like Chainsaw
yeah.
Man.
Or like, oh my gosh, please don't cut me. I know that
Oh,
they
like
do like,
cheesy.
yeah.
So it's more of like
I liked some of the shots in it. Some of the shots
it
were
looked
cool.
pretty. It's pretty hard nowadays to find a movie that's shot bad.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I feel like
Unless it's Glass Onion, that movie just.
I
Oh my
tried
God.
watching it. I didn't even get through
I tried
it.
too. I couldn't do it.
I don't know how it ends.
Among
Did you?
Us scene at the start.
Did you?
Well, remember,
How far
did
did
you
you
not
get?
finish that review?
Which review?
Remember the guy? I
Oh
showed
no,
you?
I didn't finish it. No.
He talks about all of it.
Okay. Yeah, I
So-
didn't finish it.
I don't know if you know Glass Onion, but it's pretty much Ryan Johnson. I hate him. Number one, for ruining Star Wars.
Yeah, that is
part
just,
of ruining it. Number two, he just whenever he talks, he tries to sound so.
like
He's like,
artsy.
I'm trying to be economic in this movie.
Oh,
You don't.
yeah.
Why are you talking like that?
Say you wanna.
Like you
Show
all of your
people cool
characters
things.
are like political
Yeah.
warriors, and your movie sucked.
There was some
Case
funny
closed.
things in it.
But funny,
Yeah.
not because they were funny.
Yeah, funny because it was like ironic.
Like Among Us was funny.
Yeah, that was funny, but only because it was.
I didn't laugh. I don't.
I didn't
Daniel
laugh.
Craig. I'm sorry.
You
But
cannot.
You can't do that to
You
Daniel
can't do
Craig.
that to Daniel Craig.
You can't
He's
do
the
that.
most manly man.
You can't make him play an ironic game. And to me, nothing against gay people, he's not a gay actor. in
He's
my mind.
not.
He is the most. He played James Bond, the
Yeah.
most manly.
There's so many.
Look.
There's so many other men you could cast as a gay man for
Or
that person.
I feel like would fit.
You
a
can't
little
do
better.
that with him.
Well, but also
Daniel
they
Craig-
kind of just changed his character to be that. And not saying you can't be manly and gay, but saying, okay,
But
he's
also-
just for me. He's just like
in the first one,
he was. They didn't
Nothing
say anything.
s-
But then Ryan Johnson's like, Among Us, and
Among Us, and I am now.
yeah, and we'll jump off that topic.
Yeah.
just in case anyone's getting a little angry. Shazam is also a movie. coming
Hated
out.
Shazam. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
I did not like
The
it.
first Shazam was entertaining to me. I'm not excited about the second one.
I didn't like the first Shazam. I don't know.
The first Shazam did very well.
Really?
And people did enjoy it. I didn't think it was amazing, but I also did not think it was bad.
I watched it one time in theaters and I didn't like it.
That's probably.
And usually
like
when
at
I
4
don't
years
love a
ago.
movie,
Yeah, it doesn't.
it doesn't keep well in my mind, and then I kind of over time it disintegrates even more.
Listen to this: 9-0 on Rotten Tomatoes. 90.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I need to give it a rewatch and another
think-
chance.
I wouldn't say worth a rewatch because there's so many other things that
That's
that
true.
should take, especially the list that we formed of
Oh,
the
yeah.
movies we haven't seen is a little
It's
embarrassing.
It's shameful.
It is shameful, but at the
We're
same
not gonna
time,
reveal it. We're not revealing it.
there's all this pressure when you're like a filmmaker to watch important films.
Yeah.
Like, I hate when people are like, I love this movie. Have you seen it? Like common day folk asking, have you seen this? Yeah,
I know.
I've started lying.
When anyone, oh yeah, I do all the time.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to babysit for this guy, and he's like an actual film buff, and he always would
Oh, hit you with.
bring up movies, and like they'd be like really genre specific, and I would never have seen them, and I would lie 90% of the time.
You're
And
just
like he'd say movies that are like, I'm not gonna out myself, but he'd say movies that are like,
I want to out us a little bit.
can't. Just kidding. What do you want? What do you
The
want to say?
Godfather.
I watched part of it. Does that count?
Nope. Dang it. I know if Connor Wright is listening to this, who's our next guest, he was on the phone with me the other day. He's like, yeah, what do you think about comparing The Godfather to Sopranos? I was like, what do you think about it? He's like, wait, you have seen all 3 Godfathers.
I'll be honest. I thought there were 2.
I was like, yeah, well, Connor, obviously I'm a film guy. Obviously I've seen them all, Godfather.
Well, now we have to watch it now.
Oh, yeah, I know. Which shouldn't be that hard. But movies sometimes are a little difficult, which sometimes does worry me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, wait a minute. Am I doing a job where I feel like it's getting harder and harder to watch movies? Then I'm like, just kidding. I'm going to be making epic movies.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have to watch Godfather. There's a lot
There's
of other
so
movies.
many movies. What hurts me the most is I always listen to like tons of interviews and podcasts with directors and stuff.
Oh, and here.
And they always
Like
have
mention.
movies that like they talk about from when they were kids that they saw, and they're like, I saw, and I've like never heard of some of
It's
the
always
movies.
John Ford movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Which are the
A lot.
hardest to watch.
A lot of the older movies, like 70s, 80s, those tough to watch for me at least.
Oh yeah, Dungeons and Dragons.
That looks
Honor
fun to
Among
me.
Thieves. Fun. I would say that's a good word. I do not like Chris Pine because
Me
I
neither.
get him mistaken for Matt Damon when I was younger. They
do look similar.
they're like what is it called? Like not real twins, but they're fake twins. What is
Doppelgangers?
Yeah, doppelgangers. And sorry everyone for doing a little jump around. We're just all over the place.
Yeah, we're just talking about all the movies.
Beau is Afraid, starring Joaquin Phoenix.
I saw that. I know nothing about it.
Joaquin Phoenix. There we go. Sorry, I don't know. I had a little spice
Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix.
He is just such an incredible actor.
He is. In Joker, he killed.
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to rapid fire some movies.
Okay.
You hear them, and then I want you, maybe you have something written on your list, maybe something. Actually, I'm going to say a movie, you say some of your first thoughts.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3.
There's an Among Us scene in the trailer. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, it looks
Hey,
so
that's
funny.
good. We're going rapid fire.
Yep.
Fast and Furious 10.
Haven't watched the 9. Not going to watch the 10th.
I'm going to watch it because that is the most fun I've ever had in a movie theater. Everyone's dying laughing at how ironic it is. Massive explosions.
That makes me jealous. I want to.
Yeah,
I want to.
You want that experience.
I lied. I've
whoa.
seen the first one
Whoa,
and the second.
This is the game we're
Go
playing.
ahead.
Second one, bro. They say bro. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
They say bro 1,000 times. The Little Mermaid.
Go ahead. Go next. I'm not excited about it.
I'm not
either.
I
feel like I'm anti-Disney right now.
I know. I feel like they're
I
gonna ruin
love
it.
Disney so much that I've become a Disney hater, and it's
Yeah.
so toxic.
But
It's so
it's the life we live.
the life we live.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So excited.
First
I
one,
love the
incredible.
animation.
First one was
Animation's
incredible.
beautiful. I don't know that much about it. I know that instead of everyone traveling to him, Miles Morales is going to travel across the Spider-Verse.
It is a verse.
Yeah.
A multiverse.
That's what I'm worried about. Another verse.
Wait a minute. And you right now, we just stopped our game. That was a great performance by you.
Thank you.
Go into your list. Talk to the people right now. I'm going to count how many multiverses we have in the top 40 most anticipated movies.
Okay. So we've got over most of my list. I've got Mario movie, obviously. Very excited about the Mario movie. There's a huge cast. That comes out. I've got all the dates here, too. I'm going to read them to you. April 7th. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, we just talked about that. June 2nd. Transformers, Rise of the Beast. That's on there as well. I feel like it could either be really good or really bad, depending on how it is. I really like the look of the newest Transformer. Looked really cool. He's like a Porsche. That was super cool. Indiana Jones 5, I said... Oh, the last one, Transformers Rise of the Beast, June 9th. Indiana Jones 5 is June 30th, and I just have written down here, last movie, Spielberg and Williams are working together. And another thing on that is 6.
There's 6. Sorry to cut you off. There's 6.
6 out of 40?
movies. Listen to this. David Fincher movie who directed 7. Did you ever see that? Must watch.
7? I feel
It's what
like
the new
I
Batman
did.
was inspired on.
Maybe not.
Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Is it spelled
2023.
S-E, the number 7 and then E-N?
It's, yeah, SE7EN.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Or you can just type 7 as well. My brain is going a million miles per hour because I'm so pumped about these movies. I want you to talk about Mission Impossible and Oppenheimer. Have you seen all the Mission Impossibles?
Nope. There's so many.
There's 5.
So many.
They're all amazing. Oppenheimer.
There's only 5 Mission Impossibles?
I'm so worried about Oppenheimer.
Me too.
And 5. Might be 6.
Wow,
I'm
I'm
pretty sure it's 5. Oppenheimer, I'm very worried.
Why are you worried?
To me, it's a boring story.
I think it sounds like an interesting story. It's
a
about
real story.
Yeah, I know.
Which is why I'm worried.
Yeah. Often stories like that can become boring. But I think the story of Robert Oppenheimer is interesting.
It
so
is an interesting story, but I don't know if it's entertaining. Interesting and entertaining are different.
I don't
to me.
know what part of Oppenheimer's story they're doing.
Well, they're doing
the
about
blimp.
him making the atomic bomb.
Okay, so they're not. Wait,
So
I don't
it's-
even know if the blimp is Oppenheimer. I think it is.
But all I know is Christopher Nolan is this big scale.
Yeah.
Batman,
Mostly practical effects.
Inception, all these huge things. Now, a simple story about... I mean, the cast is loaded out of its mind.
Oh, that's true.
Robert Downey Jr. in any
yeah.
movie.
I'm excited anytime I see him in a movie.
I mean, he really only is Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because, obviously... oh, my gosh. I just got Robert Downey Jr. and... Johnny Depp mixed in my head. I was gonna say he got in a ton of trouble for no reason, but that's a whole nother side note.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. She's insane.
Yeah, she
Let's
is.
go, Johnny.
Johnny, we stand with you.
We stand with you.
Not that does anything.
Let me just read this. Killian Murphy, who's leading, who I love.
He is awesome. He's
Emily
a really good
Blunt,
actor.
who.
John Krasinski's wife.
Yep.
That's
So
mostly
Jim's
what I know
wife.
him. She's Pam.
Yep. Matt Damon.
Really good.
RDJ.
God, he's so good.
And though that, I mean, that's all you need. And I love Nolan. There's rarely anything I've seen from Nolan where I'm like, nah.
Yeah, that's
not
true. All of his movies I've seen, I've loved.
Maybe
Tenet was
Interstellar for me. Wasn't super. It was very long and
me,
slow. I know a lot
I
of people
liked
had
Interstellar. It was long. It was
I
really
loved
long.
Tenet.
Tenet was
It was the first
confusing
movie
to
I
the
had
point.
to think super hard.
Yeah, it was confusing to the point where it was almost too confusing.
You think it was too confusing for you?
Somewhat. I watched it once. Did you watch
I've seen it twice.
Okay.
So that helped. The second watch, you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
I also have this.
The screenplay. Or
No, it's
yeah, I know you have a book on it.
it's like the shot list
Okay.
with
That's
a
cool.
screenplay integrated. It's
That's
kind of like
awesome.
and I didn't read. I only read a couple pages, but I kind of got. And I watched a ton of explained videos. So once you know what's going on, Tenet's a lot better.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it's not very accessible to people. Like you have to be
yeah, you have to be
very
locked
toned in.
And
You
I
have
thought it
to
was
be-
very cool. All of his movies are super.
Oh,
cool.
I thought it was I think it was a cool idea. It was just so complex to the
Yeah.
point where it kind of lost me.
It almost has to be like
I also
you shouldn't have to
we
work that hard.
Luke and I went. It was the first movie we went to. Didn't have the volume figured out in the
Oh,
theater.
No, that wasn't a volume thing. That
It's
was
just loud?
That was every theater for Tenet. It was meant to be so it makes your head kind of.
Oh,
have
my
to
head
think about
hurt.
stuff. Yeah, my head didn't hurt, but
My head
it
did.
definitely was making it difficult. For me, there's kind of this trio of directors for Sam and I: Christopher Nolan,
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg, and Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Wes Anderson's space movie. Sam and I are obsessed.
I
with
will
space.
say, when you said space movie, I thought it was gonna be like a movie on a different planet, and like on Mars or something. I did some reading on it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
It's
it.
about oh gosh, I don't want to mess this up, but it's about like group of people. No, not at all. It's like in the 50s, 1950s, and it's about kids going to space camp.
It literally
Not
says
what I
it.
thought about
Literally
it.
says Wes Anderson, a space movie.
I know. It's not what I thought at all.
I was so
Kinda
excited to see
disappointing.
what he did with space.
I know. I didn't.
Hey, Wes Anderson, don't know if you're listening. I don't think Wes Anderson's on the internet.
Me neither.
I don't think
He's a
any
big French
real
guy.
directors are.
Huge French guy. People in
He
France
is.
love him,
Yeah, because he's very artsy.
Mhm.
And they're like, oh,
and then he loves France too.
Yeah,
Big
he's always-
oboe player too.
he,
Don't know if you knew that.
Wow, you're doing a lot of research.
Oh, actually,
on Wes.
oboe was your dad loves him. Woody.
Woody Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen.
Woody Allen,
He did some rough things.
yeah, but he's also
Yeah,
created so many films.
Yeah, he's done really good movies.
I kind of asked you this. Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I want us to dive in a little more than just the Among Us scene. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
I love the soundtracks.
It's being ruined by Marvel being stubborn.
Yeah, that's true.
If they were to post a movie every if they were to release
We're
a
thinking
movie
that because of YouTube.
every 3 years, it would be exciting.
That
they
would-
can
that's very
ease
true.
off the gas and start this new idea. But no. They want to be
I don't think it's even that they're stubborn. I feel like it's just there's so much money they can earn that they're
Yeah.
just like, you
Why
guys are
not?
all complaining
And
and
you
you're
still
going to watch.
Yeah.
So why would we change?
It'll hurt them in the long
Oh,
run.
it will.
Disney's already,
So
Strange
maybe
World-
it is part of stubbornness, but
Yeah, maybe a little stubborn and also like, hey, we're still making, it takes so much money to produce some of these movies.
true.
They're so CGI heavy
oh yeah.
that the CGI is starting to lack.
Almost all Marvel movies are over 100 million easily.
Oh, yeah. And it's like, they're almost to the point of, we're going to pay more money so we can ask for more money so we can have this bigger
Yeah.
grand stage, which obviously when you're Disney, you can do whatever you
And
want.
also, another thing with them is they're not just pumping movies into the movie theater, which I feel like they are. They're pumping movies and shows
Into
into Disney
streaming.
Plus.
Yeah, because
Actually, not even just Disney Plus. Did you know Marvel did a show on Netflix?
they have
No,
Yeah.
they had one
there's
this
a bunch
year.
of them.
Yeah,
They have like
but
they did
I'm
an
saying during
X-Men
Disney
show.
Plus. Was that when was that?
It wasn't actual X-Men. It was like the side characters.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
What movie are you talking? What show are you talking about?
Shoot. Johnny Cage. That might not be his name.
Luke Cage.
Luke Cage.
And that was on Netflix before Disney Plus.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I'm.
Oh, wait. I thought it was recent. Was it not
No,
recent?
it's not recent.
Oh. Well, then my entire point is destructed.
Wait. There was Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is what I'm thinking of, but I think that
Iron
is
Fist came out like 9 years ago, though.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow. My points are
I
being
watched
absolutely
it a long
destroyed.
time. Yeah, your points are, but I think Luke Cage was a character in Iron Fist. Netflix owns. Sorry, we touched toes under the table
It's
again.
bad because we both are really far apart and we're long enough that it happened.
Yeah,
But-
we're just okay. You go on that side. I'll go on this side.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing's loading for me.
Okay.
Bad
I
internet,
wanna
am right?
hop back in to 2022. I don't know if you watched it. I just watched the new Pinocchio.
No, I haven't. It was hard for me to watch.
I really liked
I
it.
can't watch artsy films sometimes.
Yeah. They are sometimes it's hard to watch.
I'm also very stressed out 90% of the time. So it's like
It's true.
maybe that's contributing to me not
like
being able
sitting
to relax on
yeah. Yeah,
film.
sitting
It's
still.
winding down right now where I can okay,
Yeah.
things are being mellowed down.
Yeah.
Let's not try to get out 1,000 things every day.
But
and
I really
it's-
liked
yeah.
it.
And I can't films like that, it's hard for me to watch and not if I start
Now
to fall
something that
asleep.
might help you, Luke. Mark Gustafsson. Don't know if you recognize that name. He did the stop motion for Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, he did?
And he worked on Pinocchio.
That's a very rare job.
It is.
Stop motion.
Oh yeah.
You're either the best
They
or you
worked-
will not work.
Shoot, I think it was 1,000 days on it on the stop
Oh.
motion.
1,000 days?
Yeah, I think. Look it up.
Over 3 years?
Look it up. I might be wrong. It was either
3 years. Usually movies don't take longer than 9
I know,
months.
but it was really
Even
was bizarre
Night
how
Before
long it
Christmas
I know,
was
but
only like
it
a couple.
look it up. It was known for being really long. I might be wrong with 1,000. I think it.
Nothing is literally loading.
Okay.
So we will
I don't know.
just not figure that out then.
Here, I have my phone. I want
Sorry
to
about it.
try to see
I am.
how long did it take them to
Why didn't
stop
you just
motion.
type it in? Why are you doing text to speech on the
Oh
podcast?
gosh, I'm getting distracted.
just type it.
too late now.
Don't do text to speech on. I feel like I need to see Creed.
I haven't watched any of the Rocky or Creed
I haven't
movies.
seen them either. I'm so disappointed in myself. And I'm so sorry for everyone listening. I need to do a better job of watching movies. But I know that's something everyone literally struggles with. So don't even act like...
even if you aren't in the film industry or anything, everyone says that they wish they watch more movies. I feel like
It's just so hard, guys. There's just so many of
940
them.
days to film.
But that's not the stop motion. That's the film. I guess it is all stop motion.
Yeah, it's
so
all
you could say...
claymation stop motion.
Yeah, but that's probably 940.
Took a whopping
Dune
940 days
We
to
didn't-
capture. That's roughly 2.5 years. Enough time to titulate puppet performer Gregory Mann voice crack.
So they just took so long.
Yeah,
That's
There's also
probably
a
because
lot
no
of-
one works in stop motion anymore.
probably.
There's not like a ton of skill. There's not a ton of value, and that's a very small budget
Yeah,
with little. And they want to take their time to make it the best. So that's why
Yeah.
you get. And I know it's an amazing movie. Dune 2. I haven't seen Dune.
I like
couldn't.
Dune.
I've tried it 4 times. I literally get so bored out of my mind.
it's the thing is it's so lore heavy, and they're trying to pump in so much
Yeah.
information into the
And then it
movie.
becomes less. They're not showing. They're just telling.
And it
right?
looks beautiful. The movie is beautiful, but they
And
are
good cast.
yeah. I
looks
like
really good.
Timothy Chalamet. I don't know what's your opinion on
I
Timothy
like
Chalamet?
him.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited
do
for
not
Wonka.
like Zendaya.
Me neither.
I do not. I think she's very annoying on screen. I did not like her as in Spider-Man.
Oh, I didn't mind her in Spider-Man.
I thought she was fine. I thought she. For me, it just felt like everyone loves her so much, and I was like, "Yes, it's fine, but it's not like this."
Yeah.
For me, she's not a cemented.
She is like
best actor of all
praised,
time.
and I don't really understand that.
For me, she's a Disney actor.
I always think of
'Cause
her
that's where
from
she
Step
started.
It Up or whatever.
Shake It Up.
Shake It Up. That's
So for
close.
me, it's very hard to get out of that Disney bubble.
yeah,
Another movie, Aquaman, who I absolutely love, Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa is
Amber
sweet.
Heard is still listed as an actor.
really?
I don't know anyone that's like, go Amber.
There is a cult following of
I
Amber.
Follow barely though. I
Yeah.
followed that entire case.
I didn't.
It was like
I didn't
5
care enough.
hours once every 2 days.
Yeah, no, it was.
I was lasered on. She just would start lying.
Oh,
and it was
those
so-
clips were hilarious.
Oh,
They'd be
yeah.
like the
They
funniest.
would
And,
just take her
and
out.
Johnny Depp's freaking lawyer was an absolute menace.
Oh, I know.
She was killing
You're
it.
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong again. You're wrong again.
She'd be like, "Well, actually, that wasn't our question. Can you say what
Didn't you-
happened?" Well, we didn't do. She would just retract. So
Johnny,
much.
what did this? All I did first is hit him.
Pooped on his bed.
I knew you were gonna say that. So far in the past 3 podcasts, is you've mentioned, I'm not gonna start saying it because that's your thing. I don't want to take that away. Everyone, I'm so sorry for jumping around like this, but that's what you came for. You know the Suka podcast is gonna jump around.
Oh yeah.
You know you're here for 2023. Transformers is going to be so freaking.
I already
epic.
know that you love the new Transformer that they shown because you love Porsches.
Oh yeah. They're,
You gave me a look there. I was like, "Uh-oh."
Well, you go. I already know you love the new
Oh.
Transformers.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
no. Yeah, the new
I
Transformer.
go. What gave you to that? But it's not a new Transformer. That's already one of the guys. That's Sideswipe.
Wait,
Come on, know your Transformers.
when was he in it?
He wasn't a Porsche. They just didn't show him in.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Well, you've seen the Transformers shows.
Yeah,
There's like 50 of them.
yeah. There's
I've
so many.
seen
I can't keep
almost
track of them
all of them. Transformers: Rise of Beasts is taking place in the 90s. I love when
Oh,
movies
it's taking place in the 90s.
Yeah.
Okay.
after Bumblebee, which is the 80s.
Okay, so it's going. Okay, that's cool. I like
I
that.
really, really love and want to integrate this into when I make bigger films, bigger features, is go in this 80s and 90s before there
I
was
love the
all
80s
of
and
these
90s.
issues with dealing with, like, I feel like most of the bore is the reason the films in the 80s and 90s were so epic and were because the world they were
Yeah.
in was fun.
Like you look at Back to the Future, that's so fun in the 80s.
It's just like
In the-
it's
or not in
more
the-
happy and fun. The world now is so like media based.
Yeah, and like
like,
there's too much,
phone-
almost too much technology in the movies that it makes it feel like
You're not. Yeah, I think
you're not
that's
really
exactly-
escaping. I think one of the things is movies are escaping. You're
Yeah.
escaping when you're watching movies, and if you're going back into the world you're currently living in, it can kind of suck.
But for the 80s, that wasn't a problem for
Yeah,
people
exactly.
because their world
Yeah.
wasn't
So, and I think taking a step back
And it's always
into that
like-
time
it's-
is fun.
the biggest pet peeve in the world I have is when I see Google or
Oh yeah,
text messages. That new Missing movie.
that movie turns me
it
off
made
so
$9
hard.
million.
What was the production?
I'm not actually sure what the production was. All I know is I saw it
9?
in the first weekend.
Oh gosh, that plummeted. Jeez, that is rough.
84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
91% like this movie.
Wait,
Are you serious?
some of those movies are just so confusing to me.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, why?
It's such an like annoyance when they do like the Twitter like or like showing like text messages showing up on the screen. That really bothers me.
Oh yeah.
Like when the
it's
bubbles
so-
come up.
Yeah, it's so it's such a turnoff for wanting to watch.
Yeah.
Budget $7 million.
The only movie that does that doesn't really like upset me is I really like the movie Chef. They do it in that movie, and it's a little annoying, but it's not like
In your face as
Yeah.
much. It's not the
it's
main
more
plot.
like a Twitter bird that goes like and like flies off the phone.
Even that would.
Yeah.
But that's a movie I know you like,
Yeah.
and that's also basically a movie for you.
Yeah,
Food. So box office $18 million.
and I also really like Jon Favreau.
I was talking, Sam. You cut me off for the second time. Let me just get these numbers out. It cost $18 million. Or it cost $7 million to make. Made $18 million the box office. So it still cost $7 million to make that.
Yeah, that's
Which is kind of like, part of me has thought, should we make like this super horror movie, take like a $10,000 budget, make something, and then horror movies literally pay out insane.
people love horror.
100
movies.
million average for starting up small budget horror movies. And that was
Jeez.
more right when horror movies were becoming this like,
But horror movies are still big.
yeah, horror movies are definitely still big. And we're getting all over the place with what we're doing now. This has been the 2023 movies from the Suka podcast by
These
Sam and
are
Nick.
the movies that we want to see, and we want you guys to see.
Well, I wouldn't say we want to see. These were, we talked about
Yeah, that's
40
true.
anticipated movies. I could see myself seeing all of these.
Yeah, me too.
Which is, could not say that about last year.
yeah,
I mean,
there's a couple in there.
2
that,
movies a month.
Yeah, that's
3.
not bad. And you can go on
4.
Tuesdays.
4, 5, 6, 7 movie, 8, 9. Oh yeah, around
13.
here. I don't know if you live around here. Celebration Studio
Well, Celebration
in
Cinemas
Benton Harbor,
is
Michigan
oh,
is $4 for your ticket.
Is it just at this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that it was.
It's not a celebration.
Oh.
thing. Yeah, it's this one.
Okay, well, yeah,
It's run
it's
by this.
it's
$4
$4 a ticket on
Also,
Tuesdays.
while I'm doing this, Ben's Pretzels, $2 pretzels on Tuesday. You already knew about that.
I didn't.
I've told you about it
Oh.
twice. But now Sam's remembering again. Ben's Pretzels, $2 Tuesday. We almost went one time, but it didn't work out because we had class.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe
Oh, yeah, you're right.
we say about 10 million things a day. So not remembering one thing, that's not going to cut it. Thank you guys so much for listening. Stay tuned for the next podcast with Connor Wright. Phenomenal person. Make sure to check out Scott Port's episode 17.
And we've got to make sure to watch Godfather
Before
we see
we
Connor.
see Connor. Have a good rest of your day. Suka babes, love you.